Hey everybody, I'm Eugene. Want to talk about a couple of things that's been on my mind lately. Um, First and foremost, I'm glad that I'm living here in the United States of America, but America has got a lot of issues going on. Uh, we have entire families living in the cars, under overpasses, living in the parks, park benches. Not to mention we have the elderly, senior citizens that are homeless and practically living in the streets in dangerous situations. One of the most things that really sort of gets to me is we have United States veterans that has fought in other countries so that we might have the freedoms that we have here in the United States. But like I said, it's been said before, freedom isn't free. Uh, then we got children living on the streets. They may have left home, run away because they were being sexually, physically, emotionally uh, abused by whoever or whatever, and it shouldn't be going on here in the United States. Uh, the United States can send U.S. tax dollars over to places like China, Pakistan, Afghanistan, or wherever the cause may be, billions and billions of dollars of our United States tax dollars. But this is equal into the billions and billions of dollars. But while back here in reality in the United States of America, we got total, we have senior citizens, we have, like I said, United States veterans that has fought for America in other countries throughout the world and the different wars that we have fought. Um, Families that may have lost their home due to the foreclosure crisis, and the parents may have lost a job because of health reasons or due to the fact that the job shut down and went to China or Korea or wherever. And we have the American manufacturing companies that constantly is going out of business. Well, at least here in America, that is, laying off co-workers and hundreds of thousands of people a day, a week, while they go over to Korea, Pakistan, Afghanistan, or wherever, and set up all new total factory where they can get labor for like $2 or $3 a day, if even that much. But yet, when the employment runs out for these people that has lost their jobs due to the company going overseas, their unemployment benefits are running out weekly and monthly. And we got some of these lawmakers, they can go and vote themselves their own pay raises, but yet they don't try to vote to carry to expand unemployment benefits for those that has lost their jobs through company closing or downsizing. Also, the lawmakers can vote themselves pay raises, as I just said, but they always can't compromise on getting a decent minimum wage for people that are able to work and get out and support themselves or their families. Uh, what some of these lawmakers need to do is they need to live about a couple of weeks or a couple of months on minimum wage, and they will see how tough it is to make ends meet and stuff. Anyway, there's a couple of other issues or whatever. Another thing I wanted to mention was uh, the prison system is so full of criminals and total criminals, but yet the criminals in the prison, they get 3 meals a day. It may not be much, but they get 3 meals a day. A lot of prisons has color TV, and so I've heard. Never been, don't want to go. And then some of the prisons has got like I guess you call it a workout gym where you can go work out, shoot basketball, shoot hoops. While there's people here in America that is having to choose from month to month to either pay rent or versus paying the utilities to keep the utilities on or to choose to buy the medications that a lot of people are having to take nowadays for whatever reason. But yet we house these people 20, 30 years, uh, some people for life, getting uh, free meals, free health care, uh, exercise equipment, and playing basketball. But yet, a person goes to apply for their disability or whatever, and it takes them 2 to 3 years, sometimes longer, to get it. And a lot of people, when they do get on disability, they just at their very last end. Um, Myself, I have bipolar disorder. I have depression. Uh, at times, really, really, really bad anxiety disorder. So when I go out to the stores or pay my bills, I try to do it late at night. Uh, Stuff of that nature. Um, then there are people, those that have maybe applied for disability, and yet they may get 2 checks, and then a couple of days later they might kill over. They might have been fighting for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years, and when they do get a check, it ain't long after that before they die. Very bluntly, they die. Um, Perfect example is my mom. She was in a bad car wreck in '97, but the same week that she became disabled, uh, all the paperwork was in the process to file for her disability. And they, believe it or not, even though she was paralyzed from neck, from here down, they denied her like 3 times. Uh, when she eventually did get her Social Security disability started, um, I think she might have got 4, maybe 5 checks before she passed away. And it's just crazy. And like I said, I know America's got a lot of issues and a lot of problems, but I think America needs to deal with Americans and American issues without policing the world. Because every time something comes up in a third world country, who's always in the middle of it? The U.S. military. When we need to be, in fact, strengthening the United States borders, like Mexico to the States, Canada into the United States, and quadruple their fences, walls, or whatever, and make the United States stronger. Not to mention, also, I'll also want to put in my 3.5 cents worth. Uh, we have uh, people that are in the military today. Some of them 18, 19, 20, whatever years old. Some of them are somewhat older, but yet they'll pay where they out there taking hits by mortars, grenades, assault rifles. The only pay they're getting is little to hardly anything to help with their family that's back home here in the States, which sucks because that shows how much the U.S. government takes care of their own. Because if they did, they will be making a lot more money than what they make today for risking their lives having to fight the Taliban, the terrorists, and all these other crazy weirdos in the world. But they don't. But anyway, the main thing that I wanted to get out of here today was that we need to start taking care of the elderly senior citizens, the veterans that's living on the streets, not to mention the families that are living in the streets. Uh, but anyway, I hope that somebody that is running for election will see this video and do something about it. That is, if they get elected, and those that are in office already, that they will make some type of changes to fix this problem here in the United States. Thank you.